Hello and welcome to another Sinister Sunday. This week we're doing part 2 of spooky Christmas lore. Let's get started. Our first lore comes from Alsace-Lorraine region of France. Hans Trap, also known as the Christmas Scarecrow, was derived from the real story of a knight named Hans van Trotta. Hans lived in the 1400s and got into an argument with the Catholic Church over property, which eventually led him to being excommunicated after he destroyed a dam that flooded the village. As the legend goes, it says that he was a greedy man who was exiled for working with the devil to get more wealthy. While exiled, he disguised himself as a scarecrow and snatched up children to eat. He got struck by lightning and died, but it is said that he reappears in his scarecrow attire at Christmas time, preying on naughty children for food. Parents made that part up to scare and terrorize their children again. I mean, really, the original story had nothing about children, or Christmas time, or a scarecrow. The Kali Kinseroi, our next lore, comes from Greece and southeastern Europe. The Kalakinseroi are a group of blind black goblins who live underground during most of the year, soaring at the world tree. A motif throughout various folklores that connects the heavens to the earth. They emerge only during the 12 days of Christmas to wreak havoc and to turn the children born during that time into fellow goblins. If you want to protect your children, bind them in straw and garlic, and if you want to protect your house, keep a fire burning and place a colander outside the door. The Kalakinseroi will be distracted by trying to count all the holes, but will get lost at 3 because it's a holy number. Finally, a myth that's towards the parents. This is to deter them from having a good time 9 months before Christmas. Our next legend originated in Alpine Australia and Germany. Praupercha, also known as a Bercha and other variations, is a goddess from Alpine paganism in the early Middle Ages. She's associated with Burton Tag, or the Feast of Epiphany, which takes place on the 12th night after Christmas on January 6th. Her name means bright one because depending on your behavior, she could either appear as a bright youthful woman or as a scary old witch with a long beaked nose, one larger foot, tattered clothing, and a knife under her skirt. Perkta is known to torment people who didn't properly celebrate the 12 days of Christmas. If you spun yarn on a holiday or didn't feast properly, she's gonna come to your house while you slept, slit your belly, rip out your guts, and replace them with straw and pebbles. Oh, okay then. It's like taking away your rights. Like, you have to celebrate the holiday the way we say you should, or she's coming to get you. Weird one. Talk about weird ones. In the 1700s, carolers would come to your house, and forget trick-or-treating. This is truly terrifying. A band of young men went to lords' doors demanding the best food and drink by any means necessary, singing lyrics like, "We've come here to claim our right, and if you don't open the door, we'll lay it flat upon the floor." And do you know, in 1659, the Massachusetts Bay Colony literally banned Christmas, and they even had a penalty if you celebrated. If you were found not working on that day, or God forbid feasting, you would have had to pay for every such offense 5 shillings. That's about $48 today. Did you know the Nutcracker is a beautiful ballet based on a truly terrifying kid story? Ever hear of the Nutcracker and the Mouse King? Well, it's the tale on which the ballet is based, and its terrifying plot starts when a 7-year-old girl slices her arm open after being shocked by seeing her toy nutcracker come to life. And then there's tinsel. There's an old European story that went that a widowed mother was too poor to pay for Christmas tree decorations, so some kind spiders spun beautiful webs over her Christmas tree, which shone silver and gold in the morning light. Some say the story inspired the invention of tinsel, and some Ukrainians and German homes will decorate their tree with jeweled spiders just because of the tale. Thank you for joining us for another Sinister Sunday. If you like this content, check out the Sinister Sunday playlist for more, and if you're not subscribed, consider subscribing. We'll see you again next week.